So this is an event management bot which runs entirely inside of your Instagram account. So what it does is, if an attendee wants to check their registration and get a freebie or get a workbook as a download, as a digital download, they can just scan a QR code and get inside this workflow which you're seeing on the screen. And then it will check with the list you have of the attendees and cross-reference their email address. If they can find the email address, and when they confirm, the status will become attended yes. Also, there are a few more bonuses for using this chatbot, which we will see in a second. So it starts with the flow, say asking what is the email that they registered with. So we are going to use one of the emails from this list and check if it is going to work or not. So we will select easy because it's easy to type, easy@hotmail.com. That's what we are going to test now. So let's test it out. Let's try a wrong one first and see what happens. easy@gmail.com. So it's going to check in the backend if this person is there or not. Sorry, we couldn't find the record. You can check with another email or you can create a new registration. So we are going to try a different email now. So this time we'll type easy@hotmail.com. So it's going to check. And you can see that person, the record is there, and they're pulling the value of this code, registration code as well. So now what we're going to do is we are going to confirm that yes, that's correct. That's my records are correct. So you can see here on the right side, a yes appears next to their name automatically. So their status has become attended now. And in the Instagram board, you can see there are additional messages has come across. It says you are now officially part of the event. You can download the workbook here. And then it waits for like 5 seconds. You can increase it for as long as you want and checks if that person actually follows you on Instagram. So it looks like you're not following on Instagram, but if the person actually follows you on Instagram, this message will not appear. If they are not following, then this message will come. And then they're saying, if you follow and send me a DM freebie, I'm going to send you out. So we are offering another freebie for following us as a gift. So all they have to do is follow the person on Instagram and then send this code. So imagine they want to play the system, and then they say, okay, I'm just going to say freebie without following them. So then what will happen then? So here I'm not following the person and I'm just testing out the word. Then it will check in the backend and say, okay, you still not followed us yet. So you're trying to fool us. Then if they are persistent and then they go for it again and say, okay, I'll try again, maybe freebies. Then it will check and it will tell you that you haven't followed yet. So this can keep on happening unless you follow them and type this keyword. So this helps you with your admin tasks during running an event. It makes it so much easier for your attendees to scan a QR code and verify their registration and get the workbook or anything that you want to deliver them on that day of the event. Plus, you get more follows on your Instagram straight away because it checks if the person is following you or not. And then if they're following, you can deliver them a free gift, or you can do whatever you fancy doing as long as we can implement it. So now we will check one more situation where we check if the person is a new registration. They want to register new, and how can we do that? So let's look into that now. So the person comes in and scans the QR code and they ask you what's the email address you registered with. So we are going to test this one. So you can see I'm going to use a different email which is not part of this list just yet. Still no. Okay, finally. Sorry, we couldn't find your record. So you can either check with the new email. So we are going to go ahead with the new registration. And okay, since I've already tested it before, so it's pulling the data from my earlier testing. So can I call you John? Yes, sure, that's me. And it probably will come up with an email address that's connected with the previous testing, but you You can always add a new email. Okay, John, okay, that's my email. Sure. Thanks for that. Thank you. You're adding your registration. Now, if you look at the Google Sheet on the right side, you'll see a new record. John and John email, new registration, and they are attended now. Now, if you go back to our Instagram, you'll see you get the download link, and then you also get the not following on Instagram message, depending on if you're following or not. So this is how the event management board on Instagram works. You can actually apply this to Facebook Messenger or even on your website. It's all possible. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.